terms of how we are going to make the main point of any innovation or any instruction or anything that you want to do, say it in less than 140 characters, so that it can be sent off as a tweet or it can be sent off as a SMS. So anybody holding a cell phone should be able to ask a question from an application which says, okay, I want to do this, and they get 4 or 5 or 6 SMSs which saying that, okay, we've got this. You send a reply, yes, you want that, it comes to you by post if you don't have any device, or it comes to you in some form or the other. Now there are many ways: fax, phone, email, things like that. The third thing that I think, having a look at what the Honeybee database is to now convert all the diagrams and pictures into multi-layered text and images. So that if you separate the text from the images, then you can do a translator so that all your diagrams can be translated in all the languages simultaneously using the same methods. So this is what my suggestion.
Maybe you will help us do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Myself, James, a partner of network partner in India. Actually, I disagree with one aspect the professor says. Professor says that he will give A+ to scouting and documentation and E- to diffusion. But in the process of scouting and documentation itself is diffusing a lot. What we have seen is that award function. The President of India is giving the award. That itself helping the innovations to diffuse faster. As some examples I can quote, in Kerala around 50 innovators were given award at national level, out of which around 15 were successfully converted into enterprises. And the process what we have told which they have helped them to set up the enterprise is the award. That has given a brand value. NIM award has given a brand value. One example I can quote is that one innovator who has developed a rubber seedling. In 2001 he had a small industry. Now he have a turnover of 8 crores, he have 400 staff here. The brand he has used to advertise is the NIF brand, NIF award. He has even the roads he have boards of President of India giving the award. That itself given a credibility and reputation for his innovation. Another aspect what I have seen is that most of the successful innovators are using so many networks. They are using the media, they are using the financial bank. That network is very important. That I think that we need a more facilitator role for developing that network, that creating that ecosystem. Thank you.
Yes.
Myself, Professor J. I am again partner working in Srinagar. Well, again, I'll certainly substantiate what Professor Gupta has said, that lot of awareness is to be made, and we have not reached every individual in India or every village in fact. And for that I will get that some funding should be allocated to organizing awareness camps for which IIM is giving a little attention in fact. This is how I understand the psyche and nature of people in Kashmir. Unless you have a camp and you have a banner and you have many people around and you have a loudspeaker and you have a speaker, and then only people will assemble and they will listen to you. What IIM says is that go informally to villages and collect, talk to some people there, and that is awareness. I disagree with it, and I will request for more funding towards organizing formal, in fact, awareness camps and workshops in villages. That will take the message of IIM to these people. Number one. Number two is that where I think that we have failed, in fact, is the commercialization part of the technologies and ideas. What I see that we have some innovators from Kashmir who have given good innovative ideas which have got some impact, reception in the society, but unfortunately we are yet to manufacture them in a way that they can be commercialized. We have to identify manufacturers in fact. In our case, I can say that we have failed, as Professor Gupta has said, criticized me. I know that I'll give him 99.9 out of 100, the way he works, the way he has contributed, the way he has in fact taken India forward so far as innovation is concerned. It's a one-man story, I can say, I can really say, and I envy, always envy his way of working. He is an inspiration for me and for all people like me. But here, in fact, we are yet to identify, in fact, technological, manufacturing units. I feel as if we have less ones, few ones in India, because we are yet to convert a coal climber into a product which can be marketed. We are yet to convert walnut packing machine into a product which can be commercialized. If we emphasize on identifying manufacturers, identifying manufacturers which can really convert the the technological innovations into products, some little, some little technical know-how is to be added, which we call value addition. As I'm really very happy to learn about the milking machine, that it has really touched that success. But I pray and I wait for the day when our innovations will come to the market. Thank you very much.
Okay. Call my leader.
My question more is, or in fact, it's more towards a suggestion rather than a question, because the professor's comment of not being able to actually reach out the actual audience is a big challenge. And there, what I feel we could get a lot of help or access is through some of the already established communication protocols like Gyanwani. The other thing would be listing some of the technologies which are getting developed or nurtured in KVICs, where we may actually outreach people who are actually using it, and then probably we will also have to see how we can leverage the media outreach, primarily in aspects of, I would say, in having some of the newspapers or the news media where we actually capture and publish this kind of success stories. Not from directly from NIF or those activities, but generate those social awareness where people would recognize these kind of activities. That's the
I have a couple of points about this diffusion and also outtake. Especially, we would like to answer Lee's question of how USAID can help us. Now, most of the farmers who want to use their innovations, they want to see them. They want to be demonstrated. No one wants to see on the video or somewhere into it. That's not the mindset they have. Now, this is not where they are not able to do. Our country is a vast country and innovations are spread all over, and the only demonstration is whatever we have in NIF and Ahmedabad. All over the country we don't have these demonstration places. Me and my boy will be able to tell you one farmer from coastal Andhra Pradesh who wanted to see Shanti, a motorcycle-based farming equipment. He was very keen to buy it, and he wanted to see it physically. And he says, "I'm prepared to go anywhere," but he says, I don't know any other language except Telugu. Now, me and my boy have to almost track him every hour from his village to Rajkot and village and back also. And this is a kind of effort we have to put in to see that farmer to come all the way, see, and then he may take any decision, yes or no, or he may make improvements. I think what USAID or anybody who wants to come forward to promote this should be able to establish such centers all over the country, as many as possible, with certain important equipment demonstrations. Some of them can be videos, or some of them on demand. But some location is required where they can reach, maybe state-wise. Maybe region-wise. State-wise is better if you can afford it, or start the region-wise. This is one point, and many people who ask me, is a survey can be seen. Now, even if it is already in my state, I don't know where it is. I also must know the item which is used in somewhere, like Mr. Raghav Gowda's milking machines, he sold solely in Andhra Pradesh. He has got drill in Andhra Pradesh, but I do not know. And I get a lot of calls, I only refer to him again. I think this kind of a network also can be added, so that the communication problems are less, which we can handle. But as the farmers are concerned, they can't go to the website and see, and they have to see to believe it. As the seeds are concerned, they cannot make out to looking at the seed how good it is. They have to talk to the people who have benefited by that. And they have to look at the leaders who have taken the initiative and went to seats. How do they communicate? This unless we do the diffusion becomes a problem. We got to develop some methods. And similar demonstration areas where we can have their audio or video, which can be demonstrated to them when they come to the demonstration areas in the places. This can be done. Seed people are very, very happy to do it. Everybody wants higher productivity. But I think they are being denied because they haven't made this facility. Let me say that. Now, magazines are making a lot of difference. College and other magazines, we are making a lot of difference. But we are able to sell only to the people who have subscribed or some volunteers. I think we must increase this proliferation. If funding has to come, let us put into the society 50,000, 30,000 for the magazine. Somebody fund that. It's not very costly. But people see so much of knowledge in that and they read it. When they read it, they understand and they let the phone, the cell phone, everybody has, they ask questions. But they discuss amongst the farmers what is good, what is not good. I think a support should come where magazines should be sent freely to all panchayats, all libraries. Somebody can fund it. That's all. It is the investment we are doing in the public. This is another way of disseminating it. Besides what Professor said about using postmen, other people that support them. The other point I have is the children, the students and children. Now, no one knows about NIF and no one knows about classroom innovations also. Even the teachers have forgotten. Is there a way we introduce a lesson or something in each curriculum right from the childhood that there is something called natural innovations? In fact, today we have public innovations, private innovations, grassroots innovations. People know what is public innovation. Private innovations people know, but nobody knows grassroots innovations, which is our indigenous knowledge, rich knowledge is going on every minute, every second, all over the country, all over the world. But we have lost that. And that knowledge, existence of that knowledge will put in the minds of the people, right from the youth onwards, the children onwards. I think the movement started from Sir Gupta will be accelerated. Regarding the USAID, one more suggestion. We don't have money decentralized to help. MJF, as Professor said, only 125 or 145 in the last so many years. Now, in my state, I have hundreds of volunteers coming up, and they say, sir, we need money to make it. They ask 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, but that's what required. They don't have. And if that is there, they will make it the help of the local mechanic. Now, we have to, how do we give this money to them? So before they lose the interest, the small amounts are given to 30 people, they make ideas. And that will proliferate it. So the decentralized money should be given to the collaborators or some way or mechanism, so that they have a method to immediately reach the person. The money is not much, but reaching the money on time is very important. That's the way it can sustain the innovations. And anybody funding agencies really want to nurture grassroots innovations, decentralize this thing, demonstration facility, decentralization, distribution from magazines, this will take a very far forward. Thank you.
I'm Deepak, University of Ahmedabad. There is a great need to, people pointed out, to disseminate these innovations. And there is a need for a physical space where these innovations can be displayed. I think we should explore the possibility of setting up grassroots innovation pods on university campuses. I think that's a very, very important activity that the academic institution must take up. And that's where you can also expect synergy between.
Will you create one at Hyderabad University? We will start right away.
So I think that's where we also establish synergy between the scientists, technological community and the grassroots innovators. Grassroots innovation also requires lots of improvements in design, improvements in marketing, what's supply chain.
It's a great idea. I would not like this idea to be lost. Yes, last there, my last.
Here.
It's a great idea. Yes, we'll come back.
I am Sen from Manipur. To the question ma'am asked on what kind of support USA can give to this kind of innovation initiative. I am new to this